Hello?
Hello, Mrs. T?
Yes, it is.
Hi, this is Roy from the Zoning Commission here in town.
Uh-huh.
And I just needed to let you know you're getting a new postman next week. He's going to be delivering your mail.
Okay.
And he's disabled, though, so you need to build a wheelchair ramp on the front of your house.
What?
You know, like he's in a wheelchair, and the only way he can get up to your door to deliver packages is if there's a wheelchair ramp.
Okay. I don't think that's going to happen.
What do you mean it's not going to happen? He's disabled. He has to be able to get up there.
Okay. Well, that would be the... we have a curb that has a village ramp to go up to the sidewalk.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Leave it in my driveway.
Of course, yeah. But, you know, he needs to be able to get up to your door. What if there's a package and he needs to ring your doorbell?
And your name is again?
My name is Roy Gerbel. I'm with the zoning board.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that would mean that he'd have to do this to every house, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, he doesn't have to do it, but, you know, the homeowners...
No, I'm saying every homeowner would have to do that then, correct?
Oh, yeah, we're contacting everyone that doesn't have one already that's not in compliance with the Disabilities Act of 2004.
Okay, well, then he could probably just leave my packages at the post office, and then I can leave a note, and I can pick them up there.
No, that's retarded. Don't be retarded, ma'am. No,
Excuse me? I'm sorry. Retarded is not the word to be using.
Well, you're the one
Can I
that's...
like your last name again, please?
You're the one that's, you know, discriminating against disabled people.
I'm sorry. You do not say that word.
All right. Well, at least I don't discriminate. I have a wheelchair ramp in front of my house.
Well, that's wonderful.
And I support the troops.
What does that have to do with a veteran?
He's disabled.
Or a disabled person. I'm sorry.
He's disabled from the war. He was in Afghanistan.
Spell your last name, please.
Oh, sure. It's Gherbil.
And you're calling from where?
I'm in the zoning board.
The zoning board.
Yep.
So, okay, you're telling every homeowner to put in a ramp.
How else is he going to deliver the mail?
We have curbs that have ramps to go up on the sidewalk.
But you have steps up to your house.
If he can get to the sidewalk, then he can deliver the mail in to my driveway, or else I can pick it up at the post office.
He's not going to throw it in your driveway. Don't be retarded, ma'am.
You need to stop using that word.
Well, at least I don't discriminate
against... I've worked with special needs children for quite a few years.
All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right. You better hang up.
What? I'm not going to hang up. No, we still have more to talk about.
You need to get a life.
What? I have a life. I have a job here at the zoning...
If you're calling people retarded,
well, you're the
then
one...
why are you calling me to tell me that I need to put a ramp on my...
You're the one that's
driveway.
Racist. You're the racist here.
Who's racist? When did we bring in the word racist here?
Well, because he's a black mailman.
Racist has nothing to do with the word retarded.
Well, you're saying that you don't want black people coming up to your door because he's a black mailman and you won't put the wheelchair ramp. So you're basically a racist.
I even mentioned the word black.
Well, you know, you don't have to say it. We can tell by your actions.
Roy, you need to get a life.
Well, what are you? I'm doing my job here.
Life is like a prank call in Roy, New Mexico. Collect calls, ding cars, harassing Walmart customers. Can I take your head, please? For genetic testing. Snowplow. Have to pay the stupid bitch fee. Snowplow. Roy Who, that's my name. It's Roy Who Snowplow. To the danger, watch for scammers. I'm the Verizon corporate manager, and I need your V-card for my snowplow. It's every day on PLA. It's Snowplow Show. Tell your kids to shut the fuck up. Snowplow Show. I'm going to call the final boss now. Snowplow Show.
Hey there, everybody. You are listening to the Snowplow Show. This is episode 489 for August 6th, 2018. And this one is sponsored by toinetoine, Vaping Beard, Nickyd, Cody No Name, and Jennifer 8 Cacti. Those are today's 5 sponsors. Thanks all of you for supporting the show And thanks everybody that's been supporting the show over on patreon.com/phonelosers, especially the new people who have signed up recently, like Nasty Boy, Katie Baker, Steve B, Joseph C, and DeLorean J. Those people all have access now to the Hobosode archive, the secret shows that I do, like the one I did last night about lucid dreaming. I told people that I was calling them from a phone that was inside my dream, and a couple people tried to help me out with that. Most people just thought I was crazy for some reason. I don't know why. I have one important announcement before we get started on today's show, and that is that I was on Carlito's show last week for a short time. But what a fun short time it was. He put me on the phone with some hardware store, and I got the hardware store employee to put a customer on the phone. I got the customer to take the employee's name badge and run off with the name badge and the phone, and I got the customer to kick the name badge underneath the shelf. It was pretty bizarre. I don't know how that happened, but you should definitely listen to that over at madhouselive.com. I'll have a link to that in the show notes. Carlito's doing a show every Thursday night now. Seems like everybody's getting on a schedule now. We've got Dwight on Saturday nights, Carlito on Thursday nights, Laugh Track Matt and Zach's, they've been doing Mondays. In fact, I was on their show today too. I was on there for about an hour, and we called up a few people, had some fun, called up a hotel, and we tried to do one of the calls that you're going to hear on today's show about government spending. We attempted to do one of those, and it didn't work out, but it was still kind of fun. So be sure to listen to that Laugh Track Match show from August 6th today. It's a good one. And I guess that's it. Oh wait, no, I did another show yesterday. I don't know if you'd call it a show, but I uploaded a thing to the Patreon. It's for everyone. It's a public thing. It's not just for Patreons. But it's a show that you should listen to if you've never listened to the original Jerky Boys bootleg tapes before. You can listen to them with me. I'll put a link to that in the show notes as well, along with links to Partytime and Madhouse. All right, let's do some calls. Hello, Herman?
Yes.
Hey there, it's Roy from the Homeowners Association.
It's who?
It's Roy from the Homeowners Association.
Okay.
You know, the...
Yeah, I know the... I'm just not sure that we met, that's all.
Oh, okay. Well, I just needed to let you know, you haven't put your wheelchair ramp up yet on your house. That was supposed to be done by August 1st.
Wait, hold on. I don't think you're talking to the right person.
No, I definitely am. Herman and Katie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just to comply with the Disabilities Act of 2004. You need to have a wheelchair ramp going up to the front of your house, and you need to put braille...
What house? We don't have a house.
On court?
Yeah, the house isn't built yet.
Yeah, but the wheelchair ramp is supposed to be there already. You're being kind of slow, but that it's like that applies to everyone. Even if your house isn't there yet, you have to have the wheelchair ramp up.
Okay, I'm trying to understand this, and I must tell you that I am the ADA's biggest advocate here. So you're not getting any resistance from me. Mm-hmm. What you're getting is just, I'm just not understanding. There's rocks and there's heavy equipment and there's no house.
Right.
Where does the ramp go?
Just make it go up to where the front porch will be eventually.
Now,
just to be in compliance.
Does the builder know this?
Well, that would have been, your thing. You need to notify him. But what if they have what if they have disabled construction workers? They might need it. Need the wheelchair ramp.
Oh, so every house that's being built has to have a ramp.
Yeah, and every existing house. Like all the houses have to have wheelchair ramps going up to the front to be wheelchair, disabilities compliant.
So every house in the has to have a wheelchair ramp.
Correct, yes. And also you need to put braille lettering on your mailbox. But you're supposed to have the wheelchair ramp up by August 1st.
No, wait a minute.
And it's still not up.
We're renting a house here now. Mm-hmm. I don't know any houses except a very few that have wheelchair ramps.
Well, don't worry about them. I'm making calls to them too. But just because everyone else isn't following the rules doesn't mean you can't either.
I mean, I live in a community here we're renting a house. There must be 40 houses here, and there's no wheelchair ramps.
Yep, we're talking to all of them. If they all jumped off a cliff, would you too? I don't think so. You need to get your damn wheelchair ramp built. And stop resisting.
Sir, I've made it very clear to you that I'm anything but resisting.
Well, it seems like you're just full of excuses.
All right. Okay. And your name is Roy?
Yep. Roy Gerbel from the Homeowners Association.
How do you spell your last name, sir?
Garbke.
And how's that?
Gerbel. I don't see why you're resisting like this. Like, do you just not like disabled people? Is that it?
I'm going to ask you to cease because you don't know our personal situation, and I don't want this to escalate. This is what you can be certain of. That if we're out of compliance, that I will be the first one to humbly apologize.
You better. But yeah, just get that up ASAP. Get that up there. We don't want to have to start fining you for not having a wheelchair ramp going up to your house.
And you're from the Homeowners Association.
Correct.
And what is your callback number?
It's on your caller ID. Just look on your caller ID. It's right there.
Okay.
How come you haven't put it up yet? Like, did you just think you were going to get away with not doing it? Just because your neighbors weren't?
I'm almost in disbelief. I'm almost ready to ask you if this is a joke. Because you don't know me, and I'm just going to leave it at there for now. But this is what I can tell you, sir. If we are not in compliance, number one, you're going to have my humble apology.
I hope so.
And number two, we will do this ASAP. And not that it makes any difference in the world, but I would want you to believe in your position that I didn't know.
Okay.
Now, that's the honest to God truth. And I am so shocked by this conversation that I almost feel like I need to ask you if this is a joke. And I'm serious about that, but I'm not going to ask because I don't want to escalate this.
You better not. But yeah, I wouldn't joke about something like this. I take my job very seriously. We just need everyone to be in compliance with the Americans with Disabilities Act of 2004.
I could not be in greater agreement with you.
Well, why don't you have a wheelchair ramp up then?
Well, we'll get right on it.
All right. Hurry the fuck up, please.
Do you hear yourself?
Yeah, I'm supposed to call people up and give them a very stern talking to. I'm just doing my job.
Wait a minute. Did I hear you say hurry the fuck up?
Don't curse at me.
Wait, did I hear you say that?
Yeah, I did, but I'm with the Homeowners Association. Oh. I can say what I want.
Right, well, okay. All right. Thank you, Roy.
Sure. Have a nice day.
You too.
Damn non-compliers. Some people on the PLA Facebook group, they ended up making me listen to one of the old pranks where I was telling people they need to put wheelchair ramps on their houses. And that kind of made me long for the good old days when I was doing that, so I thought we could do some of those today. Maybe some braille on the mailboxes and stuff like that. But I'm looking at the houses on this street. Their mailboxes are out in the road, for the most part, it looks like. So the wheelchair ramp doesn't exactly apply to them. Maybe I could say it's for the UPS guy or door-to-door salesman.
Hello?
Hello, Georgia?
Yes.
Hey there, it's Roy from the Homeowners Association.
Uh-huh.
And I noticed that you haven't put up a wheelchair ramp on your home yet.
We weren't going to.
Oh, no, you have to. It's to comply with the Americans with Disabilities Act of 2004.
Oh, I'm going to let you talk to my husband on that one, okay?
How come? Why can't you do it?
We're going to put a wheelchair ramp on our house.
What?
Hello, is this Bob?
Yeah.
Hey there, it's Roy from the Homeowners Association.
Yeah.
And we just noticed you haven't put a wheelchair ramp up on your house yet, on your front porch.
Why do I have to put a wheelchair ramp on the front of my house?
Just in case, like a disabled postman might need to bring up a package, or a disabled, service person of some sort, meter reader.
Well, that ain't gonna happen.
Plumber. Oh no, you have to. Like everyone has to. You have to be. Can you turn that? What is that in the background? Holy crap! That is loud. Is that your ringtone?
Well, there's nothing going on. Well, that's my grandson.
Oh man, tell him to shut up. Jeez.
What? You're being rude.
Well, no, he's being rude by playing that. Whatever that is. That's so irritating. Ugh.
Well, I'm sorry, but you're calling me. I'm not calling you.
Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, you need to get that wheelchair ramp hooked up on your front porch ASAP, or we're gonna have to start fining you.
Well, I won't be down there for 2 months.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that'll be 2 months worth of fines. You're supposed to have it done by August 1st.
Who says?
The says.
And who are you?
This is Roy. Also, we
Roy,
noticed
what?
you haven't put Braille on your mailbox yet. That's another thing you need to get done. Just put some Braille numbers on there.
Braille numbers.
Yeah. Because one of the postman that works on Wednesday, he's blind. And he needs to be able to read Braille.
What's your last name?
Johnson?
Where do you live?
It's none of your damn business.
Okay, well then it's none of my damn business to put that up there. So.
Oh, you better put it
Until
up.
somebody from when the association calls me, then I'll put it up there.
Oh, I am calling you right now. You're getting a call from.
Well, I don't know if you're part of the association.
We sent
not.
out letters. Like, did you just decide to ignore the letter? Did you just throw it away?
I have not received a letter from the association instructing me to do that.
Well, it probably came on Wednesday when the blind postman was working and he couldn't even read your mailbox number because you don't have Braille up. So that's your own stupid fault.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to listen to somebody being rude. Goodbye.
I'm not being rude. You're being rude. You're being rude to every disabled person. Man, really, that grandson, he needed to stop it. He needed to cut it out. Need to show him some discipline. They turn that shit off. I'm on the phone.
Hello?
Hello, Anthony?
Yes.
Hey there, it's Steve Dave from the Homeowners Association.
Oh, yes.
And we noticed you haven't put a wheelchair ramp up to your front porch yet.
A what?
A wheelchair ramp?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I moved into my property only a few months ago, and I had no wheelchair ramp, and I also have had no notice or any discussion about it.
Oh, yeah, we sent letters out. We're just requiring everyone in to put wheelchair ramps up to their front porch to comply with the Disabilities Act.
Let's sort of just backtrack here, Steve. You said you sent letters out. Did you send a letter to me?
Yep, we sent them out to everyone, and that's another thing. You haven't put...
No, wait a minute. Before we rush ahead here,
all right.
as I mentioned, let's just backtrack, okay?
Okay.
I moved in here in November of last year, and I bought the place, obviously, from somebody else, and neither the person I bought it from or the realtor or anybody else, including the association, said anything about the wheelchair ramp, or I've never seen any literature whatsoever.
Yeah, that's why we sent out letters. You just have to comply with the Disabilities Act of 2003.
No, but how can you claim that that I had a letter if I clearly have never seen a letter at all?
Yeah, that's probably because you don't have Braille lettering on your mailbox, because that's another thing that's required to comply with the Disabilities Act.
I don't have what?
Braille lettering, for blind people.
I have no idea what this call is all about. Which organization do you work for?
The Homeowners Association?
No, I am mistaken here. Just give me your name, and I will contact this organization myself about this.
Okay, well, that's weird because, you're on the phone with them right now. But this is Steve Dave. If you call back, I'll be the one that picks up. It'll be really pointless and dumb, but if that's what you want to do.
Steve Davis?
Correct, yeah.
And what is your position in this organization?
It's none of your damn business. That's what it is. I'm just saying, like, you need to put a wheelchair ramp up to your front porch and comply.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm going to follow this up and also get involved here because this is harassment. So what is your name, Steve Davis?
It's not harassment. We're just trying to get you to follow the rules and comply with the Disabilities Act of 2001.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. I will end this conversation and I'll call the organization directly.
Yeah, either that or you could just put up your... Oh, okay, he's gone. This is a really nice neighborhood, by the way, you guys. Like, it's surrounded by golf courses and tennis courts, trees and lakes. They don't want to mess up the front of their houses by complying with the Disabilities Act of 2007.
This is Jim.
Hey, Jim. This is Steve Dave from the Homeowners Association.
Yes.
And we noticed you haven't put a wheelchair ramp up yet on the front of your house, up to your porch. And you're supposed to do that by August 1st.
This is where?
I'm with the Homeowners Association.
Okay.
And we're just requiring everyone to put wheelchair ramps up to their front porches to comply with the Disabilities Act.
Everyone has to put a wheelchair ramp up?
Yep, including you. No special treatment for anyone. Sorry. But yeah, you're supposed to do that by August 1st, and it's not done yet.
This is the first I've heard about it. This is the very first I've heard about it. So you need to explain to me what we're talking about here.
Oh, okay. Well, it's the Disabilities Act of 2006. It requires all homes to have wheelchair accessible ramps up to the front porch. In case, somebody wants to come over with a wheelchair. Like a postman making a package delivery. Or a plumber or something. So
do any homes have that? I'm really confused. I haven't seen anybody with that.
Oh, some of them do. Like quite a few people are having problems complying. But, they'll start complying once we start sending out fines to them every month.
Okay, now tell me who you are. I'm really confused on this call. Tell me who you are.
This is Steve Dave.
I can't hear. I'm sorry. I'm driving.
I'm
in Minnesota, and you're saying eBay?
Yes.
Like the company eBay?
No, Steve Dave.
Oh, Steve. Okay.
Yeah.
And what group are you with? What group are you with there?
I'm with the group that calls people that aren't complying and tells them they need to get those wheelchair ramps hooked up to their house. ASAP.
Okay.
So
everyone, or just remodeled houses, or what's the law? Everything's brand new. You're saying?
Yeah, the law is that everybody has to comply. No special treatment like you seem to want to get.
No,
so,
sir, I'm not. I'm just trying to understand what you're talking about. I've not heard a word about this, and I just want to know what it is.
Oh yeah. You just need to put a wheelchair.
I understand the Americans with Disabilities Act. I get that. It doesn't normally apply to residences, so I'm trying to just get my arms around what you're asking for.
Your arms are just get that wheelchair ramp set up just in case. What if a door-to-door salesman type person?
No, I understand all that.
Yeah. Well,
but I drive around. I don't see any wheelchair ramps, and I'm sure there's 4 or 5 or 10. But everyone's supposed to have one.
Yep, every single house, and it doesn't sound like you understand it because you don't have a wheelchair ramp up.
Is this a joke? Are you serious? Is this a prank call or what?
No, I wouldn't joke.
You give me a hard time. You don't. Well, you say I want special treatment. You say I don't understand it. You're being a smartass about this.
No, I'm not being a smartass. I'm just letting you know.
You are.
I don't want to see you start getting a monthly fine for not having a wheelchair ramp up.
And I don't want to get one. I'd like to see the documentation. Can you email it to me? What we're talking about?
Sure. Yeah, I'll send one. I'll send an email out right now. But we sent it to your mailbox, and that's another thing. Your mailbox doesn't have Braille lettering on it.
I haven't moved in yet. I don't know what you sent it to. I'm in Minnesota. I live in Minnesota. We're trying to move in this very week.
Mm-hmm.
And now, what does the mailbox need?
Braille lettering, like your house number, 37. You need to put 37 in Braille lettering on the front of the mailbox for blind postmen.
Postmen that drive the car, that drive the drive the trucks are blind.
Some of them, yeah. The one on Wednesday, the one that delivers on Wednesday.
He drives the postal truck and he's blind.
Yeah, look, you don't need to worry about that. They've got it all figured out. They know how to make it work. He uses vocal cues or something. I don't know. There's sensors.
Okay, all right. If you send me an email on this, I'll let me read it, please.
Okay. You seem awfully concerned about the disabled postman for someone that doesn't have a ramp up yet.
No, it's just that it's hard for me to believe that the Postal Department hires blind drivers.
Well, they do. You know, they don't discriminate like some people.
Okay, yeah, if you send me that email, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
I was implying that you discriminate, in case you didn't catch that.
I know you were. I did catch that.
Okay.
And it is.
Want to make sure.
And tell me your name again, Steve what?
Dave. Yep. Steve Dave.
Steve Dave, okay.
Yep.
All right, yeah, if you send me the email, that'd be great.
Okay, all right. And then after that, you won't be full of excuses. You have to put that ramp up, right?
I want to understand it. I have no excuses. I don't understand what this is all about. This is not making any sense.
No, it's just you just have to comply with the Disabilities Act of
No, I get
2005.
that. I get that in the act. Your attitude is the part that's not making any sense at all. I don't get it. So just send me the email and I'll figure it out.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Thank you.
But you only have till September 1st to do it. Then we're gonna start sending out a fine every month. You don't want that.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you. See ya.
So don't pretend you didn't get that email. We'll have it in our sent folder.
Okay. All right. Got it.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Have a nice day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Hello?
Hello, Marcy?
Yes?
Hey there, it's Steve Dave from the Homeowners Association.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Hi there. We noticed you don't have Braille lettering on your mailbox yet. And you're supposed to put Braille lettering on your mailbox.
Oh, I had no idea I was supposed to do that.
Yeah, because, some of the postmen, they're legally blind, and they need to be able to just make sure they have the right mailbox.
So what is the lettering or the numbers supposed to be in Braille?
Yep. Number 14,
Okay.
just make that in Braille letters.
And where do I go to get that done?
I don't know. The hardware store, I guess.
Did you get yours done, or did the association do it?
Well, you know what? I don't typically follow the rules because I'm on the board here, and I can just kind of skip over myself on the computer when I call up to tell people to comply. So I just don't feel like doing it.
Do what I say, not what I do?
Yeah, something like that. Like I get special treatment because I'm one of the rule enforcers.
So are you the association, or are you the association?
I'm with.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So did somebody turn me in saying that I didn't have a Braille on my number?
No, I was just driving around and taking note of everyone that didn't get Braille on their mailboxes.
Okay.
Probably just go to Walmart or something. I bet you they have Braille there or something. Who knows? Okay. I don't know where to get that stuff. I wouldn't want to mess up my mailbox with it.
I totally agree. Okay.
So wait, you
I don't think our mailman needs Braille, but whatever. It's fine.
Oh, the one on Wednesday does.
Oh, okay.
So you don't know what you're talking about. But what are you saying? Like you don't want to mess up your mailbox to comply with the Disabilities Act of 2003?
No, I'm going to go check with my other neighbors to see what they did and comply also with the, because I think they wanted the numbers to be in red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
well, the
I'm
Braille...
just going to double check with them before I go and do anything.
The Braille
That's
can be
all.
any color you want because, they're blind. They just need to be able
No,
to...
I know, but I have to comply with regulations as well as
Yeah.
the homeowners association. That's all I meant.
Hey, we noticed you
Okay.
haven't put up a wheelchair ramp yet either to your front porch.
A wheelchair ramp? Nobody has them.
Well, you should have them, though, like in case there's a UPS delivery or something, like and he's in a wheelchair, or like a plumber in a wheelchair. Like nobody in a wheelchair can get in your house. How would they get in?
Well, I don't think that the federal regulations apply to single-family residences.
I think they do. I think they changed them a few years ago. We look into stuff like
Okay.
this.
Well, I'm going to check with my board before I do anything because I'm sure they want
That's fine.
everyone's to be the same.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone's supposed to have a wheelchair ramp up to their front porch, and you haven't done that yet. We sent out letters last year.
Well,
and everyone's just
I don't know. I've been
conveniently
to a lot of
ignoring
people's houses, and I haven't seen anybody with them. So, as I said, I'm more than willing to comply with anything.
it. So if all of your neighbors hate
Um,
people in wheelchairs, you can hate people in wheelchairs too. I get it.
No, that is not what I said. I want to comply with whatever they determine because we have to be uniform in the front of our homes, and you should be aware of that as well.
Well, the wheelchair ramps don't matter because that's like a Disabilities Act thing. Those don't matter if they're uniform.
Well, do you know the rules of the Homeowners Association for...
No, I don't care I don't care too much for them at all. I'm not a fan of that place.
Well, I do because I live in it.
Yeah, well, they've given me fines, so.
Oh, good. All right.
What do you mean good?
Well, thanks so much for your call.
How would you like a fine for being kind of a jerk?
Oh, if you enjoy it, it's good, I guess. I don't know.
If I enjoy
I haven't
giving
been
you...
fined for anything.
You're what?
I haven't been fined for anything, so I don't know.
Okay, we'll see about that. You better get that wheelchair ramp up and those Braille letters.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, well, have a nice day, ma'am.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Wow, she's got 2 different homeowners associations to comply with. That's got to suck.
Good afternoon, this is John.
Hey, John, it's Steve Dave from the Homeowners Association.
Yeah, hi there.
Hi. Hey, I needed to let you know we're going to be digging in your front yard this week.
Oh, okay.
We're just going to have some equipment out there, and it's going to last for a few days. We're going to dig about 20 feet straight down right in the middle of pretty much directly in front of the house.
Ooh, okay. Is there a reason we're doing that, or?
No.
There's no particular reason?
No, well, we got to justify the budget for the year, so we're just gonna have the people. We get budgeted a certain amount for the year, and we haven't used up all the money yet, so we're just gonna have them dig a hole. It's gonna take they're gonna be done by Friday, and they'll fill it back in, and they'll put the grass back down. You'll never know they were there.
Okay, I think I'm a little bit confused. I'm sorry, I apologize.
It's
So you're with the Homeowners Association.
yes,
Okay, and you're going to go into the front of my house and dig a hole where? I'm sorry.
Right by the front. They're probably going to show up today and put an X down where the hole's going to be, and they'll come with the trucks tomorrow and all the equipment and dig. But it's a good 6 or 7 feet away from the front of the house, just kind of out in the yard.
Okay, because in the front of my house, it's basically driveway to a point,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's a little bit of yard on the sides.
Okay.
So again, I'm still a little confused as to why you're digging a hole there, though.
It's just to justify the yearly budget. We get a certain amount every year, and if we don't use it up, then they'll give us less next year. So we've got to use up that. So we don't need to dig a hole. We're just doing it to justify the budget for next year.
Okay, well, that's not good business practice.
Well,
if you don't need... Is there somebody else I could speak with about this, though? Because, again, honestly, I prefer that somebody doesn't dig a hole in the front yard, especially that we're not down there right now.
Yeah, well, see, you're not even there, so you're not even going to know. Maybe I shouldn't have even called. But we'll be done by Friday.
Okay.
Like, nobody will... You won't even know that we were there when you get back. We're just going to dig a big hole, 5 foot in diameter, about 20 feet down.
Okay, now you're going to be spoofing me, right?
Now we what?
This is a joke, right?
Oh, no, I wouldn't kid about this. It's just a thing we do.
Okay.
We do this every year. It's just to justify the budget. Just something we do.
Is there somebody else I could speak with about this?
No.
No, huh?
Correct.
Your manager or somebody else?
I just work the phones and, just do some of the budget stuff, but it's not a big deal. It's nothing you need to worry about. You won't even know that it happened when you get back. It's just a hole we're going to dig.
Okay, well, again, I can follow up directly with the homeowners association. Is that correct?
Yeah, if you want to, but they're going to tell you the same thing. Just got a little bit of work to do.
I'll follow up with them then. Okay, but just so you know, I'm not authorizing that, so I'd ask you not to proceed. And after I speak with somebody else, if I have to approve it, I'll approve it. But we're not likely to go on my property and do that.
Okay, well, we don't need your approval or your permission or anything. It's going to happen. Probably going to start digging on Tuesday.
Okay. Well, again, like I said, I'll give the office a call. Thank you.
All right. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Oh, okay. Thought he was just sitting there, not saying anything, not telling me to have a nice day. I was going to tell him like a time capsule or something, but then when he asked if there was a reason, I'm just like, no. What a great idea, right? Let's just tell people we're digging holes in their yard. I'm going to say I'm with the city instead of the homeowners association, because that would make more sense. It's government spending. Don't they do this for real?
Hello.
Hello, Gloria?
Yes.
Hey there, it's Steve Dave from the city of...
Yes, hi.
Hi, I need to let you know we're going to be digging a hole in your yard on your property.
Okay.
Over on Circle.
Yes.
And we're probably going to start on that tomorrow, and we'll be done by Friday.
Okay. And why are you doing that?
It's just it's to justify the yearly budget.
Okay.
So, I
just wanted to check why they were doing that.
Yeah, we don't have enough work to do this year, so we have to use up all of the budget, or they won't give us as much budget next year, and then people lose their jobs. So basically, there's no reason for the hole. We're just going to be digging a large hole in your front yard, and then we'll be filling it back in, and we'll be all done by Friday.
So do you know where in the yard?
Probably halfway between the house and the street.
Okay, and how big is it going to be?
It's going to be about 5 foot in diameter.
Okay.
Like really big.
And there's no reason for it other than to do the budget? Is that?
Yeah, we just got to use up all the budget for the year. Like we're not even coming close to using up the budget for the year. And if we dig a hole in your front yard, that'll set us back about $2,000. So we're just going to do that all over town. We're just picking people at random and digging holes in their yards.
Are you kidding me?
No. You got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah. Well, we just moved here a couple months ago, so that's why I have all these questions. It's like I'm not sure I understand, but
yeah.
Okay. So, and then when is this going to be done?
We're hoping by this Friday, but sometimes scheduling conflicts occur, and it could it'll be next Friday at the very latest. So you'll just have a big hole in your...
It'll be all done.
Yeah, 2 weeks tops, maybe 3.
And then what happens to the grass that you pull out?
We'll try to put it back, or we'll just spray paint green down on the dirt.
You what?
Spray paint green on the dirt.
But what happens to the grass? Like, do you replant the grass?
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. We'll color match the grass with spray paint.
Okay.
And there'll just be a big 5-foot diameter patch of dirt out there, and we'll spray paint it green, the same color green as your lawn, the same shade.
Okay. So I'm going to talk to my husband and have him call you because he's going to have more questions than I do.
Oh, okay, sure.
About that. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. The number that I'm calling from, that's a good number to reach me at.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for calling, Steve.
All right, thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay, bye-bye. You too.
Goodbye. All right, so maybe people aren't going to care as much about this as I expected them to. I kind of thought they would. She just thinks it's funny. Just imagine she's going to explain that to her husband later.
Hello?
Hello, Roni?
Yes?
Hey there, it's Steve Dave from the city of...
Hi, how are you?
Hi there. I'm with the street department. I just needed to let you know we're going to be digging a hole in your yard. Probably going to start on that tomorrow.
Where in my yard?
Right in the middle, about halfway between the house and the street. They should be showing up today to put a X down where the hole's going to be. They're going to spray paint like an orange X in the yard.
Okay, and what is this for?
It's just, budget stuff.
Well, I need something better than that. I mean, you're going to be digging up my yard, and you're coming in here. I want to know what you're coming in here for.
Oh, well, it's not for any purpose exactly. We're just trying to spend the rest of the budget for 2018. So we're just having a team of people over there with trucks and everything dig a hole, and they should be done by Friday.
Is this a joke?
No, I wouldn't kid about this, ma'am.
And what department are you with?
I'm with the street department here with the city.
Okay, and how did you get my number?
It's here in our records.
Okay. All right. So again, what is the purpose of them putting an X and digging up my yard? Are they installing something, or what are they doing?
No, they're not installing anything. It doesn't really have a purpose exactly. It's just to make sure that we use up the budget for the rest of this year. Because if we don't use up the entire budget that the state gives us, then they won't give us as much money next year.
So who else's yard are you digging up around here?
Well, that's confidential. It's nobody in that area. We try to spread it all over town. But it's just going to last a few days. It's not a big deal, and it'll be done by Friday.
Well, do I have a say in this? Can I say no, that I don't want you to come and do this?
No, you don't have a say in it. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like you're going to be using the yard this week, right?
Well, I might be.
Oh,
I might have landscapers coming.
Oh, you're going to want to call them off this week. We don't need them blowing grass at us and stuff while we're trying to work.
Well, okay. You know what? I'm going to need an email from your department saying that you're going to do this, because this is ridiculous for you to just call me out of the blue, tell me you're going to dig up my yard for a couple of days, won't tell me why you're doing it except to spend money, which is absolutely ridiculous. So I want an email explaining the reason for this, why you're doing it, what the purpose is, and who authorized it.
I told you what the purpose is. The purpose is to spend the budget for this year. We got to spend the entire budget.
You know how ridiculous that sounds? I'm
like
not arguing with you about the reason, but I'm just saying, you call me out of the blue and you tell me it's to spend money. Do you know how ridiculous that sounds?
It's standard government stuff. That's how every city does it. They have to spend their entire budget. That's why you see road work out there when the roads don't even need work done.
I'm sorry. I'm from the Northeast. We don't spend money if we don't have to,
Oh,
so
yeah, right. No, I'm pretty sure the entire country does it this way. We all have to spend our budgets, or we get smaller budgets next year. And next year we might actually need the money. We can't just save it up. That'd be stupid.
So let me just ask you, what is the reason for digging up my particular yard as opposed to, say, my neighbor across the street?
We just we pretty much just throw a dart at a board, We're just like, okay, this one. And yours has been chosen. It's already in the computer, and it's going to happen. They're going to be out today to spray paint an X in the yard.
Again, I would like some sort of something official from the town stating what this is all about.
Okay, well, I'll have, when we show up tomorrow with all the trucks, I'll have someone bring a letter with them. And they can just hand it to you.
Okay, I would actually prefer it in advance, so at least I have a better idea
it's too
to
late.
who authorized this. And
it's too late because it's starting tomorrow. So it'd be better if we just bring it over tomorrow.
I mean, you do understand that this sounds a little absurd, right? That you just call me out of the blue, you tell me this is going to happen. You won't give me a reason except to tell me it's to spend money. And then you tell me trucks are going to be showing up.
Well, what's your reason for not wanting us to do this? It's not a big deal. We're going to put everything back how it was.
Oh, all right. So you're going to dig a hole for no reason at all, and then you're going to fill it in, and then you're just going to go.
Yeah, basic.
Am I characterizing this correctly?
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's basic government spending. Everybody does this. You just don't know how the government works.
I guess I don't. I've been in private business for a very long time, and I know you don't spend money if you don't have to.
Yeah, well, you should look this up on the internet.
Zero balance budgeting aside.
Yeah, this is just how it's done in the government. Like, look it up online. This is how it's always been done.
Okay, so where is it that you're going to be digging?
Halfway between...
I mean, where is it? Front yard, backyard? You must have an idea if the guys are going to suddenly show up.
Yeah,
and start digging in our yard tomorrow.
Yeah, if you'll be quiet. It's going to be halfway between the house and the road.
Excuse me?
Halfway between the house and the road.
Halfway between the house and the road.
Mm-hmm.
So somewhere on my front lawn, they're going to dig this up tomorrow for no reason.
Right. Well, there is a reason. It's for the budget. But
okay. All right. I'm going to let you speak to my husband, okay? Because I think he needs to know about
Why don't you just tell him?
This is Steve from the city of... He's coming to dig up the yard tomorrow for no reason. Except to spend money.
Yes, Steve. What is this all about?
I already told her. Can't she explain it to you? Because I mean, we've been on the phone for a good 6 minutes now, and I just explained everything to her. Now I have to re-explain it.
Yeah, because I wasn't here, and she's telling me is you plan on digging up my yard for what?
Okay, it's just going to be, they're going to start tomorrow. They're going to come today. They're going to spray paint an X where the hole's going to be. It's halfway between the house and the road, and they'll start digging tomorrow, and they should be done by Friday. Maybe Saturday, but probably Friday.
For what?
What do you mean for what?
What are you digging for?
Oh, it's just to cover the budget for 2018.
Get out of here. You show up at my house, the police are coming.
No. Well, hey, you hung up. You can't call the police on the city. That's not how it works. They're going to overspend the budget on the police. I wanted to tell her, I was trying to tell her, but she didn't let me get it out. But I wanted to tell her we didn't have the budget to mail a letter because, stamps don't grow on trees, lady. I never got around to saying that. That's why I was saying that I was just going to bring it in person. Oh, man, I love this idea. I just want to do this for hours now. But I think I'm about done. I've been doing this for way too long now.
Hello?
Hello, Pamela?
Yes.
Hey there, it's Steve Day from the city of...
Oh, hello. How are you?
Hello, pretty good. I need to let you know, we're going to be sending some workmen over to your house tomorrow. And they're going to be digging a hole in your front yard.
That's nice. What for?
Just city stuff. They're probably going to show up today and put an X down on the ground. They're going to spray paint it to show where the hole's going to be. So just...
Okay, when you say city stuff, I mean, what does that mean?
Do you mean what? Why are we digging the hole?
Yeah, why are you digging?
Oh, it's just it's to spend the budget for 2018.
Yeah, right. Why are you really digging a hole?
No, that's seriously the reason. We have to spend the budget for 2018, and digging a hole we'll go through a good $3,000 easily doing this.
Okay, is this a wind up? Because I don't believe people come and dig holes to spend the city's money.
No, I'm pretty sure that's exactly how it works. It always has. That's government spending.
So why are you picking my yard to dig a hole in?
It's kind of random. We just pick random places all over the city. We've got to blow through about $75,000 before the year's over. So we're just going kind of from house to house. We've got a bunch of them all lined up, and we're going to be digging holes in their front
You're
yards.
just going to dig a hole and fill it in again?
Yeah, pretty much. They're going to start tomorrow, and they'll be done, like it won't take more than a week. They'll probably be done by Friday, if all goes well. But at the very latest, they'll be done by next Tuesday. So like 1 week from tomorrow.
Wait a minute. Let me put you through to my husband and explain it to him. This is the guy from the city who says they're coming to dig a hole.
Hello.
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 This is Steve Day from the city of...
Yeah.
And I think she just explained it to you. We're just going to be there tomorrow. We're going to dig a hole in the front yard, right in the middle,
Why?
about halfway between the house and the street.
Why?
It's just like a city thing, just some work we're doing. But someone will be out there today. They're going to spray paint an X on the lawn, and that's where the hole will be.
Why are you digging the hole?
We got to spend the budget for 2018.
No. Do you need my approval to do that?
Oh, no, we're with the city, so we can pretty much dig anywhere we want inside the city limits.
No, I don't understand this, and I don't want anyone coming on my property to dig a hole, and I don't know the reason for it.
Oh, well, no, there's not exactly a reason. The reason is just to spend money. We got to go through the budget for 2018. So we're digging just holes all over the city and then just filling it back in.
No, you're not digging a hole in my garden. That's a certainty. I'm not allowing people to come in just to waste money, dig a hole in the garden for no reason.
No, not in the garden, just in the yard. We'll stay out of whatever. We won't mess up your land.
Go dig it on the golf course. Dig it in the middle of the golf course.
Oh, no, we've already put your address in the computer. Someone's going to be out there.
I don't give a shit what you put in the computer. You are not digging a hole in my garden on the basis
yes,
that you
we
haven't
are.
spent your budget.
Yes, we are. It's already been done. Like someone's on their way today. They're out today. They're putting X's on other lawns, and they'll be at your lawn at some point to spray paint an X where we're going to dig.
Well, there'll be a court order against you doing it tomorrow when they show up.
Oh, no, you can't do that. We're with the city. There's also going to be someone
The
up.
city are wasting the public's money by digging holes because you haven't spent your budget for no reason.
It's not a waste, because if we don't spend that this year, then we won't get the same amount of money next year. We got to increase the amount of money we get every year, and if we don't spend the money, then they're going to give us less money next year. It makes sense.
It doesn't make sense to me at all.
Yeah, well, that's why you're not in government. That's why you don't work government jobs. But we're going to send someone over. They're going to spray paint all over your lawn where all the pipes and stuff are, the underground water and sewer and gas and all that stuff. They're going to spray paint like different color lines all over your lawn.
And what department are you with?
I'm with the city of in the just street planning zoning department, comptrollers.
What's your name?
This is Steve Dave.
Steve what?
Steve Dave.
D-A-Y-S?
Yep. Like Eric.
Okay. I didn't say it was his fault. I just don't understand it. So
What was that? What
well,
was that? What'd you mumble about me? I'm sorry. What was that?
I was talking to my wife. Says it's not your fault, and I said I know it's not your fault, but it still doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. Well, you just don't understand government spending. That's just how it's always been. Look it up on the internet.
So when you need a budget and you haven't spent it all, you go out and dig holes in the ground.
Yeah,
to spend the money.
It's the easiest way to blow through. It'll take about $3,000 to do this hole in your lawn, and we got to get through about $75,000. So we're doing a bunch of.
Who's going to repair the lawn when you do this?
We will. We'll fill it back in. We'll put the grass back down. You'll never know we were there. And it's not like we're just throwing this money away. This money, it goes to the workers. It goes to the city. It goes into the economy. We're paying a bunch of workmen to be in your yard this week.
I don't know why I'm paying my taxes for this, but I still don't understand it, and I intend to question this further. I can tell you that.
Okay, well, it's definitely going to happen though. We're going to be there tomorrow with a bunch of trucks all over your lawn. equipment, and workmen. We're going to put
A
yellow.
bunch of trucks all over our lawn. And then to repair any damage you do.
Oh, yeah. You won't even know we were there. We're going to put up.
How are you going to bring a bunch of trucks on our lawn? We could hardly fit 2 trucks on our lawn.
Well, I mean, they'll be on the street. We're going to put up yellow tape and barricades with the flashing lights, stuff like that. It's going to be pandemonium.
Well, I still don't understand. If this is my property, do you have the right to come in and dig holes in my property?
Yes, we do, because we're with the city. Basically, you're on our property, because we're the city, and you've got your property on our property.
Well, why don't you dig it on the golf course or somewhere?
No, because that would negatively affect the economy. They're out there golfing.
Which economy?
We don't want
No. You said the purpose of digging this hole is to create work for people.
Mm-hmm.
And so that you can have your budget approved for the future based on what you spend this year.
Yep.
Now, there's woods in all kinds of places you can dig holes.
Yeah, but you're not doing anything with your yard. It's not a big deal. We'll put it back how it was. Nobody's using it for commercial purposes.
And if you put it back where it was and it's not to my satisfaction, what do I do about it?
I don't know. Write a letter to the mayor.
I'm writing a letter to the mayor anyway.
For what?
For what you just told me, that you in order to get your budget approved for next year, you're digging useless holes in property.
This is just how it's done in local government. You need read up on how the government works. Look it up online.
Sir, all I ever know about government is I pay taxes and I don't get anything for it.
Oh, you get plenty for it. It pays for the roads, it pays for the schools. Aren't you glad the schools are there? Do you want to live around a bunch of idiots that don't have an education?
Where I live, there are no schools, and I have no children to put in schools. I've already paid for my children's education.
Yeah, but there's schools in the states that you live in, right?
Yes, and I pay state taxes to support that.
Right, yeah. You don't want to live in a state full of idiots, right?
No, I pay
You're welcome.
state taxes, sir. I pay state taxes to support the schools in the state.
Mm-hmm.
And I pay federal taxes, which supports the state schools.
Well, we definitely have schools in our city.
I know you have schools in your city, but I will write a letter to any person that I can find that seems to be practical to explain this use of city funds. It's outrageous.
Okay, well, it's just the way it's always been done. I don't see why you need to. You think you need to change?
Saying this is the way it's always been done. That makes it even more outrageous.
Yeah. Well, why do you want to change everything? This is how we employ so many people in the city.
Because it's wrong. Because it's wrong.
It's not wrong. It's how it's done.
You can put those people to work doing a lot better things.
Like what?
I don't really understand why you're even bothering to call me up if you say I have no choice in the matter.
Well, just
why
so
are
you know.
Calling me?
So you know why the trucks are there tomorrow on your lawn.
Well, I'm going to take this as high as I possibly can.
Well, it sounds like you need something to do. Maybe you should get a job working construction.
I am retired, sir. I am retired, and I've paid a lot more taxes than you will ever pay in your entire life.
Well, maybe if you get a job, you won't feel like you need to write letters. And
I'm retired.
You need something to do. If you're just going to bother people with letters.
No. This won't bother them. And I'll write to the press as well. Mm-hmm. And I'll write to any person that I feel is my duty to write to, and it's certainly my duty to act on this.
Sound like you need a hobby.
He says he's from the city of Savannah, and his name is supposed to be Stephen Days.
Who are you talking to? That's really rude of you.
What department are you with?
I'm with the street zoning comptroller's office.
The street zoning controller's office.
Yep. Look, I don't need to explain myself to you. I'm going to get going. I have other people to call. I have things to do. I have a job, unlike some people.
Yeah, okay. So, all right. So you do know this is a gated community.
Yeah, and we have the keys to get in.
All right. So I'll start my writing as soon as I get home from playing golf. I shall do that.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, find a hobby while you're at it.
Oh, okay. Association said you're not letting me in.
So I think the wife had the homeowners association on the other line, and she was confirming stuff with them, saying that they weren't going to let us in. I didn't know it was a gated community. because some of the areas, they have Google Street View images, but then other parts of it don't. So maybe part of it's gated, part of it's not. I don't know. All I know is I think I did a positive thing there. I opened up his eyes to government spending. He's going to look into it. He's going to get more involved in politics. He's going to write letters to the mayor and the paper. And who's that HOA think they are? They're on our property. It's city property. We can get in any gate we want. Our trucks will smash right through those damn gates.
Hello.
Hey there. Is John around?
He's on the phone right now.
Oh,
May I
okay.
ask who's calling?
Well, this is Steve Dave from the city of...
City of Dave. What do you need?
I'm just calling to let you know we're going to be digging a large hole in your front yard tomorrow.
Oh, God, hold on.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, John?
Yeah, hi. Yeah.
Hey, John. It's Steve Dave from the city of...
All right.
And I needed to let you know we're going to be digging a large hole in your front yard tomorrow.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we'll just be out there a week. There's going to be a bunch of trucks and workmen, barricades. We're going to put caution tape up and just dig a big hole.
What's it for?
Let's just, it's for just a street department type thing. We'll basically just be digging the hole and then filling it back in. We shouldn't be out there more than a week. We'll be done by next Tuesday.
All right. You going to resod then for me?
No, it's just, we'll put it down like more or less how it was before, and we'll put the grass back down on top of it. And
Okay, you're not going to destroy the grass then. You save the...
Well, there'll be
save the grass as it is and put it back down again.
Yeah. I mean, the grass, we have to put the dirt somewhere, so there will be a big pile of dirt next to the hole because we're going down. We're going down nearly 10 feet.
Huh. Sounds like a sewer problem or something, huh?
Oh no, it's just to spend the budget for this year.
Okay, yeah.
We just, we have to.
Well, why don't you just send me the check and, I'll take care of it. I'll dig a little hole out there for you.
No, I think that'd be fraud or something. We can't do it like that. We got to do it the legal way.
Yeah, well, just digging a hole for no reason doesn't sound like too legal or too...
Oh, no, that's how government spending
sanitary.
works. Like, if we don't use up all the budget this year, then they'll give us less of a budget next year. The state won't give us as much money.
How did my yard get chosen as a place to dig a big hole?
It's because Mayor doesn't like you.
Ah, okay. Now, who is this?
This is Steve Dave from the street department.
Yeah, okay. So, I should probably talk to my lawyer.
For what?
For preventing you from digging in my yard and not repairing it the way you're supposed to
Oh,
for
no.
no reason whatsoever.
We're going to repair it the way we're supposed to. It's just, it's just going to be like 1 week.
No, I don't think that's acceptable.
And it'll be put back
You got
just
no
like...
reason to dig, then don't dig. Do you mind?
No, we have a reason to dig. We have to spend the rest of the budget for 2018.
Spend it on something else. Blow your nose, buy some Kleenex or something,
We can't... No, that's illegal. You're encouraging us...
You're illegal.
No, I'm not illegal. Your face is
You're not
illegal.
digging my yard. You understand?
Oh, we absolutely are digging in your yard starting tomorrow. There's going to be a bunch of trucks.
Tomorrow you can hear from my attorney then.
No, you can't call your attorney on the city. We're the city. You're on our property.
I don't care.
This is our...
Not your property. It's my property.
Yeah, but your property is on top of our property.
You're kidding.
No, I wouldn't kid about this. I'm just calling to let you know.
It's a big joke.
There's no joke. Why do
Your
you
name is what? Dave what?
No, it's Steve Dave.
Steve Dave Dahl?
What does that mean?
I don't know. What do you mean? Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, don't curse at me.
You're fucking out of your mind.
I'm a
You're digging a
Christian.
hole because you had got money to dig a hole.
Yeah, it's like we got to go through another $75,000 on the budget for this year. So we're digging holes around the
Digging
city.
the neighbor's yard.
No, we're digging in
Digging
your
the landing.
It's already in your computer. It's already in the computer, so we have to do your yard.
No, I know how to change computer.
No, you don't.
It won't take more than 2 seconds.
No, they're coming over today to spray paint the lawn, like where all the gas pipes and stuff are.
Uh-huh.
And they're going to put an X where the hole's going to be.
Okay.
So it's a done deal. It's happening tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
We'll find a way.
I don't see why you're getting upset with me. It's just, it's city business. Just stay out.
Yeah, a lot of people like holes dug in their yard, not restored, and just because of some reason you got money to spend, you fucking idiot.
It's just...
What the fuck is your problem?
It's just for 1 week. We'll be done within a week. It's not a big deal.
1 week, my fucking ass, you dumb shit.
You're not doing anything with the yard.
doing?
You're not doing anything with the yard. You're not going to be out there.
It's my yard. I work hard to keep it beautiful.
It's going to be beautiful when we put it back.
No, it isn't. I can tell you're a dipshit dork.
What? Why are you insulting me, sir?
If I catch you on my yard, there will be repercussions.
It's not me that's going to be in your
severe
yard.
Repercussions.
It's going to be the city workers in your yard. I'm just an office
I don't
worker.
care.
Well, it sounds like you care.
I don't care who it is.
Look, I'm not a
Stay off
dork.
the damn yard.
Can you apologize for calling me a dork?
No, come over and I'll call you a dork to your face.
No, I don't want to, please don't call me a dork anymore. I got that a lot in high school, and it hurts my feelings and brings back memories. And
Grow up and get a real job.
I work with the government. That is a real job.
Uh-huh.
What do you do?
I work hard for a living. I shovel ditches.
Well, maybe you can help them dig up your yard.
Yeah, give me the money and I'll dig it myself.
Oh, we're not giving you any money, especially after you call me a dork.
Poor guy.
Yeah, it's very hurtful.
Well, I'll talk to my lawyer. Goodbye.
I'm not talking to shit. Can't believe that. Calling me a dork, uprooting a bunch of buried memories. What an asshole.
Hey, Roy, it's Adam from the 815 calling you on an Ameritech payphone, one of the last
Holy
working
shit.
ones up in this area.
Crazy.
How do I sound? Call quality all right?
Yep.
Well, see you later.
Sounds very payphone-ish. And I like the little hang-up buzzing noises that it made. Let's see what happens if I call it. Aw. Just gonna do a tone, right? Hello? Okay. Yep, it's just gonna do a tone. Whatever. Payphones never ring anymore.
Hey, Brad, it's Rumpled Foreskin.
Hey.
Calling in to say keep up the good work.
Thank
Shout out to
you.
all my friends. Cactus. Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Didn't you call into the Jack Heliquin show when he was on?
Hi, Roy.
I remember you.
It's Mr. Pickle calling in with some questions about
Hey,
food.
Mr. Pickle.
Number one, chocolate, ice cream, or vanilla?
I'd like to point out that there is more than one Mr. Pickle. This is not the Mr. Pickle that does that drop for us. You know that one drop?
Hello to all you Snowplow Show listeners. Mr. Pickles here from the Slug Plug Podcast.
See, he's Mr. Pickles. The other guy is Mr. Pickle and sounds completely different.
Reminding everyone to make a small monthly donation to the Snowplow Show's Patreon page.
Patreon page.
Patreon page. Patreon page.
Thanks, Mr. Pickles. Okay, sorry, Mr. Pickles. Sorry to interrupt you.
Chocolate, ice cream, or vanilla?
Wait, what are we doing? What's happening again? I've forgotten
It's
already.
Mr. Pickle calling in with some questions about food. Number one, chocolate, ice cream, or vanilla? Number two.
I don't know. Vanilla ice cream with chocolate on it. Chocolate syrup. That way you get the best of both.
Sausage pizza or pepperoni pizza?
Pepperoni pizza.
Number three, Thousand
I ain't gay.
or ranch?
Wait,
And
what?
finally,
ranch.
dill pickles
I don't
or
know.
sweet?
Oh, I hate pickles.
Have a great day, Roy.
Sorry.
Bye.
Cannot stand pickles. No pickles. No relish. No jalapenos. Nothing green. Yuck. Yuck.
Hey, Brad.
Hey.
Hey, Brad. It's
Hey.
Probix.
That was weird.
I just want to say that I'm a new listener.
Okay.
I love your show.
Sorry you're depressed.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you a joke.
Oh, great.
What do you say to the fancy cactus?
What?
You look sharp.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. That was a good one.
Funny, right? Yeah. Okay. Love the show.
That was the
See ya.
best. Get it, you guys? The cactus looks sharp.
Hello, Brad.
Hello.
This is Nico.
Nuh-uh.
Not the Nico with the vagina. It's
Oh.
the Nico with the penis.
Oh,
and you
okay.
seem to have completely forgotten about me.
Okay.
I left you a voicemail previously, and you never played it.
I think you were impersonating the Nico that we all know
Very
and love.
sexist of you. But
Can't
I'm
be stealing people's names. This is like the whole Mr. Pickles debacle all over again.
If you name me a sponsor on the show. After all, I've been supporting you for years now, on the Patreon.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you for supporting me for years on the Patreon and being pissed about it for some reason. I don't even know what you're trying to say.
Hey, Brad, it's Mailer Damon.
Hey.
Haven't called in a while, but I was
It's
just
okay.
listening to one of your episodes where you mentioned that 411.com has been popping up with those ads trying to get you to buy the premium subscription.
Yeah.
I just wanted to point out that they're not using cookies. You were right that they are using your IP address for that.
What?
So
dicks.
one easy way around that is to use a VPN service like Pure VPN or
That's a lot of
whatever
work.
one you choose. There's a ton of them out there, but
Yeah.
that's great for any sites like that where you don't want them to know.
Isn't there just like an alternative? I haven't looked into it too much, really, but it seems like whitepages.com and 411.com are the same site, run by the same company, but there's got to be others, right? There used to be so many choices. I know there's anywho.com, but they don't do reverse address searches as far as I can tell. Like, where's all the others?
You're using the site a lot. It'll connect from a different IP every time you connect. So
Yeah.
figured I would let you know. Hopefully that's helpful. Love the show.
It's helpful. Yeah, I should do that. I've got that weird overseas server thing that I use for, just like putting the media pack up on. Can't I use that as a VPN? Or wait, no, that wouldn't change my IP address every time. I don't know how all that shit works.
Hey, Brad, it's Brad C. from Club Brad. I just want to tell you and all of the other prank shows
Sounds like
that
Skunkworks.
I am not looking forward to this ding-timber, as I recently was accused of hitting someone's car when I didn't. Now every time I hear ding-timber plays prank, I suffer from PTSD. You dumb hobo. Cactus.
Okay. Glad you're not looking forward to it. Try not to steal any vocal cords from those kids in your basement.
I was listening
Don't dissolve too many bodies.
The Updated Sheet Science episode. I got an idea if you're going to do one more. I was
I
thinking,
can't understand
I'm not going to say
anything
it, but Joy
you're saying.
Lane. And make sure they say it. Because I'm not going to say that, but I see that as one of the street names.
Okay. I don't get it. I think I understood what you said. Say that I'm changing their street name to Joy Lane. Are you making me say something I shouldn't? I don't get it. Maybe I misunderstood. Your voicemail was hard to hear. It's all your fault.
Hey, Brad, it's Mama Heron.
Hey,
Heard
Mama
you were
Heron.
talking that shit about me on the show. That's
Yep.
alright, I love you anyway.
Thanks.
But I'll bet your fucking eyes out, you little business son bitch.
Okay.
Toodaloo.
Mama Heron.
Hey Brad, I just want to recommend in the 500th episode you should play like all the best snowplow shows.
Okay.
Just an idea.
Good idea.
See you later.
All right. Thanks. No, I've actually, put out a call for everyone to submit things that I should put in the 500th episode. I posted on the Facebook and on the Reddit. There are threads where you can suggest the best things to put in episode 500, and I better hurry up with that because I'm only 11 episodes away now. I really need to hurry up. I'll put a link to those in the show notes again. Those two places where you can make suggestions. The idea is that we're going to make 500 the go-to episode for all new people. It's going to have a short intro. It's not going to be for us. It's going to be for new people. Kind of like the World of Prank Calls shows. It's just going to be an hour or so of the best pranks. The very best pranks of all time.
Hey, Brad. Mr. Pickle again.
Hey.
Probably going to get deleted.
Even 2 voicemails. What the hell?
I just called in yesterday or the day before. I don't remember.
Oh,
but anyway, it
it's
doesn't
all right
matter.
then.
Mr. Biggs and featuring Brad on the Snowplow Show together at last is pretty much the best comedy gold that has ever happened.
Oh,
Please
shucks.
keep doing it. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
The people have spoken. Mr. Biggs is now the official new co-host of the Snowplow Show. Every single show is going to have Mr. Biggs on it. Every single one from now on. Be looking forward to that. We're not going to do Ding Timber this year. Instead, we're just going to do Mr. Biggs month. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are all looking forward to that. Thank you for the suggestion, Mr. Pickles. That's going to do it for today's show. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Thank you, sponsors of today's show, which are toinetoine, Vaping Beard, Nickyd, Cody No Name, and Jennifer 8 Cacti. Thanks for keeping the shows happening over at patreon.com/phonelosers. I appreciate everybody for supporting the show, forcing me to do this full time. It's been really awesome. You guys are the best. You know who we haven't heard enough of lately? We haven't heard enough of Rappy McRapperson. I just talked to Rappy today on the Partytime show with Laugh Track Matt and Zax. He sounds like he's doing pretty good. Let's play some Rappy today. Here's some music by Rappy McRapperson.
I'm the old lady lover. Your grandma's coming to my house for supper.
You've sold the blueprints of my house to the Chinese government?